What happened? Hmm.
Okay. Blue one.
You want to use the blue one?
Yeah.
You can use the blue one. Your picture looks so beautiful. Oh, on the paper, please, not on the table. That's okay, Mama will get it. But can you, thank you. Good job.
My road?
Are you making a road?
Yeah, making road.
Wow. Hello. Welcome to my basement. I don't think I've ever filmed down here before. Because it's not really a place that I spend a lot of time in. We're doing a whole house clean out, purge, organization moment. Just spring cleaning to the max. And one of the biggest places that really needs it is the basement. So let me flip you around here. That is upstairs, obviously. And this is the basement. And like, listen, is it horrific? No. Is it a lot of stuff? Yes. So when we moved in, we were super excited to have a space for the kids, just have like all the kids' toys. You know, we have the TV down here, we have a computer over there, we have a craft table over here, and it's all well and good, but we just have so much stuff and not enough place to put everything. Not to mention that things have shifted as the kids have gotten older, and now we're kind of starting over again with Josephine. So we just really need to go through and try and make this place a little bit more organized and, you know, more useful for 3 kids of 3 different ages. So, here's your quick overview. So this is kind of like you come down the stairs, and then over in this section is kind of like loungy area. You've got TV, you've got a pull-out couch over here, which Ella has used a couple of times for some sleepovers, which is really nice to have that for when she wants to have sleepovers, and, you know, coming up when Sydney wants sleepovers. Anyway, it has these really great built-ins down here, which are completely inaccessible because of the toy bins. Bin of toys. This couch actually used to be upstairs. Let me take you down because, like, look at it's rough. This couch I think needs to go. And then over here we have what is meant to be the craft table, but as you can see, it is absolutely covered in stuff. So it's essentially not really usable. You can see over here, I have these like rainbow shelves, which at one time were perfectly organized and labeled and really great. And then we have some more organizational stuff over here. And then right over here, we have more built-ins, which again is so cute and so fun, but they are so crammed full of stuff that we just really need to go through it all, donate stuff, get rid of stuff, etc., etc. And then we have our computer over here. There's a little bathroom in there. That's a whole other separate thing that I want to take care of at some point. And then over in this corner, so right here is the entrance to our laundry room, which again is a whole other thing that I really want to honestly get someone in here to kind of refinish it and make it better, because it is essentially just an unfinished basement laundry room, and I kind of hate it. But right here is kind of my craft closet. So it has a bunch of supplies in it that like the kids can use, but maybe I want to be a little bit more in control of what they're using. You know what I mean? Like, for example, there's a bunch of glitter right there, and I don't want them to just have free reign with glitter. There would be glitter everywhere. Just like everything down here, there's all this stuff on the floor that needs a spot to live, that needs to be organized and put away. And the closet itself really needs a good organization. So I think that's where I'm going to start for today, because Mike and I are going to tackle over there and all that stuff, the craft table and everything together. And he's working right now, so we probably won't do it today, maybe tomorrow, but I'm going to start with my craft closet. The perils of trying to clean in the basement. There is a spider behind this box. And what I should do is pull it back out and like vacuum, because it's very dusty and gross down here. But what I'm gonna do is leave that box right there and just pretend like there's nothing behind it. Yep. One of my kiddos somehow got this little spot of black paint on the wall, which is right above the light switch for the laundry room. And every single time that I go to turn on the light in the laundry room, I think it's a bug on the wall. I gotta get that off of there. Hello. It's the next day, and we already got started. Full disclosure, we already got started on the basement, and I fully just now remembered that I meant to be recording this. This is the current state of the basement. It's terrifying. But we already got rid of this couch that was here. That was where we started. We just pulled that out because we knew we were getting rid of it. Mike is currently going through one of the many bins of teeny tiny little toys. Yeah. Sorting them into little categories. So we can then kind of see like, okay, do we need 4 tiny magic mixy cauldrons? I don't think we do. And I am working on the craft table. This is the progress that I've made so far. There's a very full trash bag over here full of stuff that I've ruthlessly thrown away. And then this is all kind of the stuff that is still good, still usable for crafting purposes. And yeah, I'm going to finish tackling this other half of the table. And then there's all like all of this next to it is all craft table stuff mixed in with games and other toys. And then there's actually, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Can you see that? No, hello, no, because I'm not pointing my camera at it. back here, there's like shelves. So this is like a kitchen island that we actually bought before we did our kitchen renovation. And our kitchen was very different and small and didn't have an island. So we used this as the island. And then when we did the kitchen renovation, we moved it down to the basement. And it was kind of our temporary kitchen station. And now it's the craft table. But yeah, so there's like slots on the other side of it that's full of stuff that we kind of put back there because we weren't sure what to do with it, or we thought that's a good place to store it and then we'll pull it out and use it shortly. No, have not touched anything back there since we put it back there. So I need to do all of that as well. Okay, back to it. Several hours later, it's dinner time. I don't know if you can hear Josephine very upset upstairs, but she's hungry. We're getting dinner ready. And we're gonna have to put a pause on the basement clean. Let's give you a little view of what it looks like right now. Oh, we are firmly in the it has to get worse before it gets better phase. Oh, Josephine. Okay, I'm gonna go up and help with that, see what that's all about. Basement cleaning. Day 2, right? Day 2. Day 2. Right? Day 2.
Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Bin of Wendy's building toys. Wendy's Happy Meal building toys.
Mm-hmm.
That are like cardboard and like just throw it out, or should we hang on to them?
I think we can throw them out.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Listen, progress is being made, even though it doesn't feel like it. But progress is being made. We were just chatting a little bit about kind of where things are going to get moved to. I'm overwhelmed and I'm tired and I don't want to do this anymore. But here we are. Thank you. Acknowledgement, please. Oh, thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hi.
I'm here with Ella,
It's me.
the perfect musical theater partner that I gave birth to. The kiddos have off from school today on a random Thursday, so we bought tickets to go see The Outsiders, and we're very excited to go see it. Who knows if you can hear me right now because it's windy. Hopefully you can hear this But anyway, let's go to the city. We're at the train station. We're gonna eat some pear, and then we're gonna eat some brunch at Carnegie Diner, which I've never been to, but that should be fun. And then we're gonna go see The Outsiders, and I'm very excited.
You've read The Outsiders, right?
Yes, of course. I went to school in America. You've read The Outsiders. Hello. It's been a hot minute. But you won't know that. To you, it'll been a transition, a second. You have no idea. But I like to be honest. It's been a hot minute. So I think the last thing you saw was Mike and I working on the big basement clean out, and we are still working on the basement clean out. But we had to take a pause because as we were going to bed one night, Mike noticed that there was some flooding in our basement. We have like a sump pump and a sump pump room, and then a bathroom right next to that, and there was some flooding in the bathroom. And so we shut off the water that night and had a plumber come out who was here for most of the afternoon the next day trying to clear a blockage in our like drain out of the house to the main line in the street. And he couldn't clear it. And so he called like the next level up, the kind of like sewer people, and they were able to get us in on like an emergency basis. And so then and this was a little yesterday, all afternoon, and then last night he was here until about 8:30, but he did manage to get the clog cleared. And then today we have some guys in here doing some work to kind of repair what happened and make sure it doesn't happen again in the near future. Oh, man. Buy a house, they said. It'll be great, they said. It feels like every single year there's some big expense. Like a few years ago, our central AC system broke and we had to replace everything. And every year there's something. And I guess this was just it this year. But they're downstairs and they're fixing it. But we've had to put a pause, obviously, on cleaning out the basement. And we're going to pick that up, hopefully, tomorrow. We were making jokes because we asked our neighbors if we could use their bathroom. And they were so nice. And they were like, oh my God, of course. And, and then we were making jokes about having to ask our friends if we could go poop at their house. But luckily we have great friends. Anyway, we'll catch up when this is all sorted out and we can get back in the basement and finish it up. We were so close too. That was the other thing. We were like half a day away from like finishing and getting the basement in shape for like kids to go out and play again and all that good stuff. But anyway, we'll pick this up soon when we finish off cleaning up the basement. Hello, good morning. It is the next day. The plumbers actually were able to finish up the work in one day, which was so great. Let me show you really quickly. So basically, we're in the basement again. This is the sump pump room where the sump pump is. Don't ask me how it works because I truly don't know. I just know that it means that our basement doesn't flood all the time. That was put in when we bought the house. And the houses in the town where we live, pretty much every house has like a sump pump or some sort of French drain situation, or their basement floods. So I'm glad that was already put in when we moved in. Don't really understand how it works, but we love to see it. Over here, all this like dark stuff here, that's like new wet cement currently. The leak was happening right in this joint here. This used to be like, this was all PVC, but then at the bottom it was like still cast iron. So I think it was probably pretty old and just something was cracked. Anyway, they put in new PVC pipe and fixed the issue and cemented it over. And yeah, now we just have to wait until tomorrow. They said 48 hours, I think, for the cement to be fully cured, which is great. So I'm down here just doing a little bit of kind of like damage control, like because of the leak. The carpet did get a little bit wet. And then in the bathroom over here, it got wet. And on top of that, when they were trying to clear the blockage and everything, they had opened, there's a little basement window in the bathroom over here, and they opened the window and fed the hose through there to do stuff in the sump pump room. So the bathroom is not only dirty because there was gross water on the floor, but also dirty because there's like dirt and leaves and stuff from outside from them doing that. So I need to clean the bathroom, and I'm going to take care of this rug. There are a couple stains on it that I'm going to try to get out. Although frankly, I think I said this already, but like, it's a basement. We're going to eventually replace this carpet, but for right now, the kids like to spill paint on it and stuff. So we're not going to replace it anytime soon. Yeah, but then once we're finished with that, I have a ton of laundry to do because it's been 2 days without water. And if you're a parent and you have kids, you know that laundry is pretty much an everyday thing. And if you don't do it every day, then it really builds up. So I have a lot of laundry to do. And then hopefully we're going to get a little bit more done on the basement. It looks bad, but it's so much better than it was. Almost everything has pretty much been organized. So like, for example, these shelves over here, everything got gone through and organized. And then there's this cart, which has been organized and figured out. We've got bucket of crayons, bucket of markers, there's colored pencils, there's stamps, there's some doodle paper that we need to find a good place for, but that's been organized. We've got the easel set up over here for painting. And then if you come over here, basically all of this has been organized as well. This right here, I need to figure out. We've got a bin of Barbie stuff. We've got this house thing that I don't know that we're going to keep. And we've got the Play-Doh. And I'm not sure if I want all of that just kind of sitting there, but we're going to figure that out. And then over on this side, this is all Lego. And that has been gone through and sorted and worked out. And then these two bins have been sorted as well. But yeah, it's like looking really, really good down here, even though it doesn't actually look good down here. Yeah, because then there's like all of this. That's like, some of that is stuff that needs to go back in the sump pump room. Some of it is garbage. Some of it is like donation stuff that needs to go up to the attic, which is where we're storing all the stuff that is for donating or for the yard sale that we're going to have. We are truly almost finished with the basement. It's that whole thing. It has to get worse before it gets better. And it certainly did get worse. Hi, Bubba. Hi, good boy. Okay, so that took literally the rest of the day, but it's pretty much done. Are you ready? Ah! Okay, so it's all clean and tidied up. We've got a space here for Josephine to come down and play. All of the shelves are organized. The craft table is organized. This area is organized. Look, we've got all of our cutie little craft bins and things there. And this is all cleaned up. Oh my God. I vacuumed for like 30 minutes because this carpet needed a good vacuum. Well, especially this fluffy one here. But yay! It's pretty much done. The next thing to tackle is going to be the little Sydney spot in this corner over here. But that is for another day. And right now, I need to go shower because I smell. So, but I'm so glad that it's done and it looks pretty good.
Editing me breaking in to close out this very long vlog. My videos have been so long recently, which is hilarious because I feel like for a really long time, I would be kind of scrambling for footage and be like, oh my God, I have to film this and film this and film this. And now we've just got some really long videos happening on this channel. Hopefully that's okay. Anyway, basement is pretty much done. I still have to finish organizing my kind of craft closet on the other side, but that's mostly just like cleaning up stuff that got dumped there while I was doing the other half. That's going to have to be put on pause because we are 2 weeks away from our family Disney vacation. So, we're about to kick this Disney content into high gear. Starting with the next video that you will see is going to be me pulling down all of our Disney inventory from the attic and going through and seeing what we have and what we need, and me going through the stuff that I've already purchased. But yeah, that'll be in the next video, so stick around if you'd like to see that. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, especially if you got this far. And I hope you're having an amazing day. And I'll talk to you soon.